Right. Do you have light?
I just have a red light.
A red light. Let's not use that, guys. Let's use our light. There's something I want to ask about the self.
Oh, I do have one light.
You have one light. Let's try that and enjoy it. Welcome to the creative scene. Stage 4. How is the self-trust and the wild project you're doing, like how did you combine them? You said like you're doing something with the wild community, the wild woman community. Can you tell us so much more about that? As much as you can. How did you step in the community? What is that community? And how did you put it together with self-trust actually?
Well, there are various ways that there's different forms of advice when it comes to business, right?
Sure.
And I'd say a lot of what I was told, quote unquote, and tried on was not at all true for me. And also, I mean, same with health. I really went through a good amount of suffering through being misguided, misadvised in pretty significant ways. And those are just two examples of not only did self-trust allow me to put two and two together over time as far as what's right for me, and that's a continual discovery process. But so I think it kind of bore me down to, okay, it's not about some formula that someone can teach me, even though others have plenty to teach me. At the end of the day, there's something deeper. There's a trust within, there's a knowing within. If I know how to operate from that, then it's versatile. Which we want, right? Because life isn't static. Life isn't immobile. It's the ability to be embodied, to be in touch with myself.
How did you join the community? How did you join that community?
What do you mean?
The wild community.
I didn't join.
No, I think you are you the only one who's talking about it? Because you had a friend, you had a friend, you talked with her on Instagram about the healing relations. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is this not a community, kind of a community you're having? Like,
yes,
how did you guys catch up? Like, how did you meet? Because she also had like a very similar targets like you, thoughts also. Like, I think this is a community. Like, for example, what do I mean by community? Like me in Frankfurt, I meet with my dance crew, and then they bring their like mind-wise or mind-liked people, to the team. So that's a community, you know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody is just, hey, welcome.
Oh, how did I meet?
Yeah, like how did you create this? Yeah, I would say like you create this community for you. Yeah, like what happens? I say, okay, today I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create for the next few years. I'm gonna put these people around me, and then whoever joins should fit somehow into this community in order to join the community. You know what I'm saying?
If I were to put it really simply, I think following your passion, following my passion,
and then people just
takes care of,
come to you and ask you for help, or ask you to help them becoming like you, or how did you grow this community? Because I believe you have more than one person you help around you, right? At least you have few hundreds.
I don't know how many, but following my path and walking my path has taken me into many different environments, whether that's dance, business, health, artistry, creativity.
So simply people came to you based on, like, in those three topics.
Life kind of.
Like they wanted to catch up, to get better in movement. They want to get better in self-trust, in confidence, in embodying bad relations. The wrong is wrong to say bad, but like to embody relations they don't like in their life, right? So they come to you for consulting, for advice.
I think I'm more so, I think I'm maybe a little different than probably most right now in that regard, because I'm not really.
She's very humble and very shy, just to let you know. Yeah, I mean.
No, I think that also as far as what I aspire to in the spaces that I provide or curate and co-create, maybe is a better word, is that they're not really spaces for people to come and better themselves. They're more, these are people who are already very much on their path. We're equals. There's no hierarchical bullshit. There's no weirdness. There's no manipulation. Like, it's not a cult, it's creating a space that's pristine enough that people don't have to deal with all this interference and noise for a second, and they can be nourished by their own. They know what to do. They have the answers for themselves. They know how to.
Can I ask differently? Why do you call it wild community? I think answering this will help us get you better. Is it like on your Instagram?
I don't call it wild community. So,
really?
I mean, the curriculum I'm creating is called Wild Women.
Okay, I'm
sorry.
So
it is for
which is like
it is for the Wild Women community.
Okay. What do you mean wild woman?
What do I mean by wild woman?
Let's talk about this. I think I'm gonna get you better there, because that's the community I'm talking about. But okay, I missed the word woman, so I'm sorry. So the wild woman, what is that section in your life? Chapter. Let's go.
I hope for myself I can put it into words. It's been a process to be able to say what I have some understanding of somewhere inside. Wild woman, to me, is a woman who answers to God, goddess, as you understand, spirit, the divine, the intelligence of nature, the intelligence of the body, the intelligence of being herself, free of conformity. She doesn't answer to shame. Shame is not her master, not her devotion. Do you know the tale of the Emperor's New Clothes? I go back to it over and over again. It's a Hans Christian Andersen. I think it's Hans Christian Andersen.
I have no idea.
That's a good one if you don't know it, to describe wild women. A lot of times in life, there can be this dynamic of everyone's saying that this wall is red. That's not a good example because some people see different colors.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We can take it as an example. It's a metaphorical one.
What is the nature of reality?
Yeah. Another metrics.
But no, the point is, if I say this wall is red, even though I see that it's beige and you see that it's beige, okay, but I say it's red, so you go, oh yeah, it's red, right. And everyone's going like, yeah, it's red because if I say that it's beige, then they'll know that I'm wrong. Yeah. That there's something wrong with me. The wild woman is the one who says, "The fuck you talking about?
Beige.
Beige.
Right. Okay.
Ah. The fuck it's red.
Okay. Okay. Well, like in a simple way, the one
Does that make sense?
Made sense. We'll put the F word on the side, but no problem.
Oh, that was gonna happen.
I know. It's a taste on
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Taste of flavor on the beige wall. Yeah. Simply for me, I understood like the lady or the woman who takes her opinion serious and nobody can change it. And if she is agreeing all this or seeing that this is correct, she will just share their opinion. And if there's nobody to listen, then she will not say it, but she will not change her opinion for someone else.
Yeah, on a deeper level, what does that reflect and what does it mean? An embodiment of love.
Do you consider yourself as a wild woman?
Hey.
Yeah, many questions today.
Yes, and there's still a lot that I'm returning to and remembering. So I wouldn't know how to survive a few weeks out in the pure wilds,
right?
For instance. So there are different components, aspects to being wild.
Do you remember me telling you at the beginning of the podcast and you, dear audience, that every word she used in the very beginning needs a complete podcast alone and a book? Do you all remember this? I'm just like telling you that we don't get lost. Everything we're talking here needs another podcast alone to be not understood, but to be, because I think for you, it's so clear what you're talking about. For us, it's like, yeah, I know what she's talking, but I would like to understand more. And you see our level? I have to speak to myself. I'm sorry, maybe you are already understanding. I am like, I understand what she's saying. I would like to learn and listen to more. And then I can feel more, like, and I can see, oh, that lady is wild. Oh, that lady is, because to me, I already know, like, just let me say this in a very disrespectful way, maybe. An attractive woman for me, not the one that is showing her body, but the one that is showing her, I wouldn't say mindset, I would say how present she is, like how present she is in the thinking, the thought, how independent she is when she wants to be. Like, that's for me like a wild and attractive woman. Like, wow, she's strong. Not that she doesn't need a man or a woman as a partner. No, that she is completely enough by herself. That's really nice. I think maybe you were close to the wild woman by saying like this. Very nice. Let's go back to your beginning. Very beginning, actually. Was there a moment when you realized that your present became your best teacher?
Yes.
When was that moment, actually? If you can recall.
I think there are many moments when I felt that, and acting is actually, it's part of what I love about acting and loved about acting and what drew me to it. And it sunk in deeper somewhere around this year, the last few years for me.
Can you give us an example? What was like a present moment that became a central teacher at that moment? Just like an example, so I follow you better.
Pinpointing a specific moment?
I would be happy, actually. We would be all happy. If you would like to share. Because I think like those are the most...
Actually...
You can say. Ahead. No, I'm fine.
Without sharing certain specifics, there is a moment of struggle and pain of... my brain is kind of slowing down, but... especially end of the day, which is my chronotype is much more mid-morning type of is when I'm in the most coherent state to create and
Nice.
By evening I'm definitely
Shutting down.
as you can tell. It's a time for different activities, for different different functioning.
You need to sleep, yes.
To feel confronted to some of my own discomfort, my own aversion to being in the moment, or rather, I think in the day there's so much that I'm enthused about. And then in the evening, sometimes I've had a bit of a recurring experience lately of more resistance and challenge with what's present, what's coming up. So
interesting. So actually you went through actually many present moments, not just like few present moments. Actually, you're still going through those present moments from while to while. Very nice. Like, do you actually like the past or the present or the future? Which one's like is the best teacher for us? Like, I don't want to continue the question. You will understand more than maybe I have to. What is like for you the best time? What do you say? Time I refer to as present, past, or future. That you say, oh, that was my nice teacher right now. Like to me, as today I witnessed something like which is bad for some people. As I told you about the flat, it didn't work and so on. I didn't panic, no drama, nothing. Simply checked another location. All fine. I will deal with this when I come back, if I want to deal with it, even, you know. So to me, like the present moment was my best teacher. I mean, don't panic, man, because if you panic, you're gonna pay for it in the future. So for me, the present is the best teacher, as Emil. You know, not the past, not the future. Not like when I mess up somewhere, I'm like, oh, you did that, and I keep guilting myself for what I did. No, or the future, if you do this, you're gonna suffer later. Be careful. I focus more on right now. You know, so I think this is for me my best teacher. So which time for you is the best teacher from what happened to your life until now, Isabelle? Like, who was your best teacher until now? I think we're going very deep philosophical questions in this podcast, so I hope you're all happy about that. Sorry.
You know I suck at anything else.
No way.
I suck at anything.
No way. Remember the question. You have it?
I feel here's how I would say that they all have equal weight, and yet the point of innervation is only in the present.
Right.
The relevance is in the present. It's happening. What's happening? It's happening in the present.
Right. So to you, also the present moment actually is the best awakening or best teacher for you.
Yeah, but not mutually exclusive. Not on. I mean, not excluding the others.
Right, right. Because for you, like it's all is a process. Actually, all is a packet. You cannot get the present without having the past or the future.
Well, the past. So much wisdom comes out of the past. So much.
But as you said, you spot your put light or you unshadow this in the present moment. You're looking back to the past like in this moment. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's not put so much time on this to not get confused. I think we talked about pretty much many points, but I want to go like in one specific part. Was there a specific moment or decision that you said, hey, Isabelle, stop everything you're doing and just focus yourself on this path, like the path you are right now on today, the one we talked at the very beginning? Like was like a moment where you said, okay, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing, like close to what happened in LA. I'm gonna stop LA. I'm going to go back to France and I will do my things. Like was something like this? Did something like this happen? Like a decision to say, I'm gonna stop right now and I'm gonna do whatever it takes me to fulfill what my inner self is telling me to do. Did you have this or not yet?
I've had several moments like that.
Several moments.
Well, leaving to LA, I decided to, I didn't know anybody there.
Nice.
And I decided I'm just going to let go of everything in my life and I'm moving to LA. I'm not even going to visit because, oh my, that was
brave.
Very, yeah.
Very brave.
Brave.
Well, we'll keep it brave for now.
It was very brave.
Offline we'll see what now. Online, brave, yeah. Yeah.
And then returning to France, for instance, I didn't expect that. I wouldn't have foretold.
Right. Did you, in the last 3 years, since you're in France until now, did you play around your past a bit? Like, did you go right, left, and say, no, Isabelle, focus on this. Just do this, really. Like, don't misdirect. Because we all easily can be misdirected, right? We all easily can forget what we actually want to do. Or we get misled. Or like, did you have those moments where you had to say, stop, I want to focus on my past? Okay.
Yeah. I did feel that I was going astray at a certain moment, and life was giving me the feedback that I needed for that clarity to come back to, because it wasn't for lack of intention in my case. I'm actually really bad at getting distracted. I'm pretty single track, very, for anyone who has a lot of Capricorn in their astrological charts, whether you believe in astrology or not, the archetype is very helpful, very handy to describe.
Right.
But that said, I did experience the fallout of following some of the cultural norms. A lot of what was being normalized that felt wrong to me. But I felt that I should and that I needed to.
Like you pulled yourself back to your past. You said, I'm going to stop and do my past. Like you.
Yeah, I came back to my 20-year-old self that said, I know that I'm going to leave to LA. It was the same muscle, the same place, the same intelligence that I always go back to over and over again. That's the one that's never, ever led me wrong.
Wow. Very interesting, actually.
And that one was informing me to do things that some people in my environment would probably, in my imagination, think to be less cool or less esteemed.
Right.
Than pursuing a 7-figure business. Like, that's great. And but to sort of like, the catchphrase is not great. If that's not coming from that place that I described.
I mean, you said something beautiful. I was listening to the interview, not the interview, like the meeting you had with your the lady friend. You said, we're all different and we all have different outcomes. That was like one of the nice sentences you were telling her. So there's like, if someone is able to handle 10 projects at once, perfect. If someone's doing one project, perfect. Someone doing 2 projects, perfect. As long it's, as you said, their passion and their path, they should do it. But I'm against, if you can't do it and you're trying to learn something you already can do it, trying to learn it in order to do, I don't know what you could do. What is so complications? Like,
doesn't mean we should.
Exactly, like it's same like movement for me. Like, I don't want to do it, man. I tried hard. It doesn't work in me right now. I could make it hard, but like, what am I gonna winning? Nothing, no winning. But it will just prove to myself that I can do it. And then what after that? I don't know, So for me, it's like, I know where I should put my energy, or my focus, like I give this much time. It doesn't work. Okay, then I stop. If you notice, we cut. I said, like, it's enough. I don't want to. It's not like bad, but I don't want to waste more energy. I can put this energy right now somewhere else where it was more productive. You know what I'm saying? It's just
that's what happened with acting.
Yes, very self-aware on that. Okay, before the question, I want to ask. I think like many also audience right now thinking the same. Why do you talk nice, beautiful English?
Why?
What's the reason behind it?
Oh. Yes. Oh, please do not let...
Yes, here we go.
The use of words be eroded.
She is not ready for 80% of my questions today. She was like, oh, shocked, complete, like, we didn't prepare that. Yeah, this is the last one, actually, we didn't prepare, so.
And can I just add, before I fully answer this, how important the role of the future was in what you said. You know, the foresight of, even though it's all happening in the present, a vision and a vision for the future is informing a lot of what's appropriate in the present, what's appropriate for me to continue to give my life force to. Arguably, you know, definitely one of the most valuable resources on the planet, our life force, energy. What it's being, it needs to be deserved. I mean,
can you just like a bit explain force, because I don't want it to be in the wrong direction. Force is like resistance. You're not talking about this. You're talking more about the positive impact of force, right? You're talking about the support of force, not the you push, I push, and we're making resistance. You don't mean this force, right? Should I give an example? Like if let's say I want to create content and I want to, after 1 month, reach 1 million followers, you know, to my opinion, from 0 followers to 1 million, maybe some people did it, but I'm going to force so many things to happen. I'm going to force ads. I'm going to force money to let it happen. I'm going to force some maybe fake people to see the number, and after this will drop slowly. But I can force it like in 1 year in the positive way of forcing, like building the environment where I can organically gain 1 million views. You know what I'm saying? And I think you were talking about that kind of force, the nature one force.
Life force energy. Like,
yes.
Okay.
I mean, just like for that's clear for audience. We don't mean like she's not advising you to force on like in
no, I'm talking about
to
vitality.
Unbalance other things. Yes.
And yes, what we give ourselves to, what we're helping take shape in the world, what are we handing over to the next generations, for example? How is my life impacting the lives? How is my life impacting the life around me?
Right. I mean, so this like when influencing and forcing. Okay. Yeah. Answering the question, why is your English nice?
Well, because my brain thinks that way.
Nice. No, I mean, use like nice words, you know, you use nice combinations. Is it because of reading, because of you lived in LA? Like, why do you have this rich language?
Exceptional company.
Exceptional company. Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I like to be around people who are exquisite.
All right. That's perfect.
Well, but also because I would be very alien to a lot of people, but it is what is normal for me. It's what matches what's happening in my experience. There are words that I seek to describe it, to communicate it, to exchange on. And as I mentioned, my teacher, Dawn, she recently taught a beautiful practice, and she shared how the ability to actually ascribe words, hopefully I don't butcher this, actually expands our capacity to experience what we're describing. So it expands our experience and deepens our experience of pleasure, for instance, to be able to actually name the sensations that we're experiencing. There's always so much going on in any given...
We simply can enjoy more, actually.
We can actually, there's more that comes into focus. There's a way that words, the neurology of using words, and I'm no neuroscientist.
You see, this is what I meant as I asked you, what is the wild woman community you're having? This is a community. I think now you also got me, guys. So you just described the last half minute, you described exactly you answered actually many questions of before in subconsciously in the what you said in the end. Like this, where she is always around. That's the community. So in order to join her community, guys, follow that level. Okay. I hope you didn't prepare a very hard question for us because we have to reflect on it. What is the one question you would like to leave the audience and me with it that helps us reflect and become more aware and connected to our own bodies and life? Wait, are you ready? Let's type all down. Let's go. We are ready. Mic is yours. Okay, it's being created, guys.
Sorry.
No problem, no problem.
These questions are so monumental in the best way.
Especially at night. This is not her best time at all. I'm so sorry for that.
Tomorrow morning, ask me in the morning after sleep. No, it's coming.
The question is coming. Okay, question.
The question right now that feels most alive is it's something along the lines of it's going in the direction of what does loving yourself look like for you? Where can you love yourself more, allow more of the love that you've yearned for, that you're longing for? Where is like this area? What I really want to point to is the difference between sort of what we thought was loving, something that I thought I had to do, thought I had to operate, something that I thought I had to pursue. Like if I accomplish this is kind of my version. So there'll be differences for each of us. But if you're here, you're wild. So you probably
correct me if I'm wrong. What is loving yourself looks like for you in what you do? Can we say that? You can correct it directly.
I would say, maybe if I put it more simply, what is love guiding for you? But really,
you put you're
specifically
stressing the love that is actually guiding and not me guiding love, right? So you're saying, what is love?
What is love guiding for you? But in the sense of
in everything I do, right?
Yeah. Well, how is it also liberating you more? What's
like love as a feeling or love as a result?
Love as a way of
to me,
being
to myself.
To myself, and also to being to receiving love. Receiving the love of life, receiving the love of...
What are the potentials answer for this question? If you ask me this question, hey, Emil, what is love guiding you for? I would
He might take you, yeah, go ahead, sorry.
No, I would say love is guiding me for creating dancers from non-dancers.
Is there such a thing as a non-dancer? But I know what you mean.
Oh, no, they... Oh, yeah.
I know, it's a whole podcast.
They are another podcast. They are dancers. I don't mean the profi or the amateurs one. I mean the one who dance my dance system. Because they could be professional dancers, and I'm sorry, they know nothing about what emotions and body control means. So, and I'm a professional dancer. So
love it.
I talk with 19 years experience. I've seen professionals, they are performers, not dancers. I'm being very precise with my words.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's why taking person who's not dancing could be professional, but not dancing, I can explain it on another podcast. And I transform this one into dancers. This is this will be the answer for if black and white, what is love guiding you for? What's love guiding for you? I will be answering, hey, Emil, taking the non-dancers into dancers. That will be the answer. So I hope the audience can reflect on that. Do you have a last sentence you want to leave the audience with? Yes. So that she will gonna finish up and not me today. Let's go. All yours.
Yeah, I'll say this.
Should I put the light on your face? Sorry. Here we go.
Should the answer to what is love guiding for you come back along these lines, if this speaks to you, I would say, please, for the love of God, literally, whatever comes back that is counterculture, that is not readily modeled around you, lead, do it, be it, go for it. Because not only will it be, it's not just for yourself, which would be wildly enough and fantastic, and such a rich, I mean, that's being wealthy, to be able to make that choice, to trust yourself that way. But watch, because it's going to change your community, and it's going to surprise you the way that people receive you, the way that people meet you, the way that life meets you.
That's the kind of force she was talking about, this great influence force and not the bad force. Thanks so much for today. It was such a pleasure, beyond pleasure. Thank you for listening, dear audience. And I'm gonna be very happy if you follow her on her path, and let's see what's gonna be happening next podcast with her in a while. How much she updated. What do you think? Great. Thank you for today. That was an enrichment podcast.